Well, for all their spin and bluster, local elections have left both of Britain's big party leaders with a big black eye and a bloody nose, and frankly, they deserve it. Leadership in UK politics is in a very sorry state. Boris Johnson's Tories lost 487 seats and 12 councils, but despite that disastrous shellacking, party insiders say Boris is buoyant and remains an asset. Really? That's the kind of thing that Putin's few remaining colonels are probably saying about their beleaguered boss. Meanwhile, opposition leader Sir Keir Starmer, who should have been celebrating winning 108 new seats for his Labour Party, is instead being tied up in an increasingly tight knot of his own making over breaking lockdown rules after months of taking the moral high ground against Boris Johnson for his illicit Downing Street parties. Today, Starmer dramatically upped the ante by announcing that he will resign if police fine him over the apparently illicit beer and curry soiree that he shared with his campaign staff. It's an amazingly high-stakes gamble and, of course, would put Johnson under huge pressure to do the same if he does have to quit. But I suspect hypocrisy and lying might finish them both off, whatever happens. Boris broke the rules he set for the rest of us and then repeatedly lied about it. Starmer said that Boris must resign when police investigated. Now the same thing's happened to him, but he hasn't resigned. He just committed to resigning if he gets fined. And as the two of them squabble over this kind of nonsense and fight for their political lives, the United Kingdom is now facing the very real prospect of being slowly but surely broken up. In a shock development in Northern Ireland, nationalist party Sinn Fein, which wants a united Ireland, won the biggest number of seats for the first time. And I fear that may be the catalyst for the slow breakdown of the entire United Kingdom, coming at the time when the Scottish National Party in Scotland is also growing in strength. The seeds in Ireland were sown when Britain signed a Brexit deal that built a trade barrier down the Irish Sea and marked off Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK, having repeatedly assured us that wouldn't happen, would be totally unacceptable. It was a fudge then and a betrayal, and it was never going to stick. And nationalists have now moved to exploit that vacuum. If the UK is going to stay together, and I hope it does, it needs strong leaders in Westminster who earn the public's trust. Instead, we can't trust the current crop to run a whelk stool.